Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. But with all of that in mind, let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first off, we will address Bitcoin slightly in this video, but first I do want to talk to you guys about some Hbar targets and kind of reiterate my long-term targets as well. You know, I'm not too concerned at all with the price action in this market currently. I know a lot of people are. I'm telling you guys, I am not concerned at all. I'm pretty much numb to all of this price movement. The structure has not broken yet, so there's really no call for concern just at the moment. I'm still expecting a major alt season for a lot of altcoins. I do believe that layer ones, like for example Hedera, that are doing incredibly well in terms of statistics, will continue to thrive. But of course, trading volume down. Prices are down. It's totally fine. I believe that we will bleed a little bit more throughout the altcoin market, with Bitcoin kind of ranging sideways here. And we're going to be addressing Bitcoin because I know that we have broken down below 40K. We're going to be talking about that and addressing that as well. So overall, we do see here Hbar has been hovering around 30 cents for a while, similar to when it was hovering around 3 cents in 2020. We saw how quickly Hbar rose to 30 cents from 3 cents. Similar move is inevitable from this point, knowing way bigger things are coming this year. Hold on tight. And honestly, when we are talking about Hedera, we did move from like around 3 cents, which I do have on the chart labeled here, as you guys do see. 3 cents to about 58.5 cents. We moved back here with not a lot, in terms of ecosystemal growth and development. There's a lot that has happened since, exchange listings. We're talking more so about project updates, project launches. I mean, there's so much that has happened in just the last couple of months that, I believe are extremely more bullish than the entire time frame back here. Now, of course, yes, could we go off at 30 cents and, target a lot higher prices? Like, for example, this is going to $6. It would be about a 1900x. So, why would we go off at 30 cents? Well, just because it's a happy medium in between, where we were back, in, for example, the summertime to where our major support actually lied within, up here at around like almost 30 cents exact. It was major support. Now, if we do go off of these lower figures down here, which we can 100% kind of, reiterate what percentages, it would hit if we, or I shouldn't say percentages, but what prices it would hit if we had the similar percentages from that run back there, which was like 1851. Again, still a little bit above the fib level here, and I know it's not exactly 1851, but this puts us at about $4, which is right between my $3 to $6 range. Honestly, I'd be happy with about $4.50, which kind of puts us exactly in between those two levels. This is about a 95% run, which is pretty, I would say that's conservative for a lot of projects, especially something like Hbar. But, I just want you all to understand that these targets are not out of question. These targets are not unrealistic at all either. And even when we are talking about Bitcoin, so I know that there's going to be a lot of individuals in the comments saying, but what about Bitcoin? We have to watch Bitcoin. Yes, trust me, I'm watching Bitcoin closely. But I told you guys, in terms of us kind of coming down and testing this low at about 39.6K, we wicked down just slightly below it at about 39.4K. It's totally fine. That is exactly why I have this whole, red rectangle here. We can come down as low as 38.2K. If we do break that, I do get a little bit concerned, but for the most part, we can come down as low as even testing, major support at about like 35K. I'm watching Bitcoin very closely in terms of kind of validating or invalidating my altcoin holdings long term and even short term. But for the most part, I'm not too concerned on a lot of the price action right now. We are in the weekend, so of course the weekly candle close is almost here, and when we are talking about indices, they are frozen for the most part right now until Monday, of course. But when we are talking about Hbar, even in the Bitcoin price chart for this, aka the Bitcoin pair, we are ranging sideways still. we still need to break out on this chart for us to have that major bullish event happen on the USD pair as well. I'm hoping that this support holds down here at around 539 sats, which is also a very similar support zone going back as far as even a little bit ranging back here in September. But this is also support. You see it targeted multiple times back here as well. So I do really hope that this level holds closely. I would be very surprised if we do break down below it yet again. And I'm going to be utilizing Bitcoin to validate a lot of my holdings, like I've said and reiterated a little bit. But I am watching Hbar closely because a lot of things are unfolding within this area for Hbar. Specifically, we even seen an announcement with Verite. I'm hoping that I'm saying that right. But proud for Hedera to be collaborating with Center and other industry leaders on decentralized identity for crypto finance. Now this is actually a very interesting overall partnership as well. I mean, first off, right, Center, it's an open source technology project launched by founding members of Circle and Coinbase. And, Hedera is still not on Coinbase. It's just, I don't know. It's just comical to say the least. But within this overall partnership, we do see Center announces Verite, a decentralized identity solution for crypto finance. Center, Circle, Block, and other industry leaders will collaborate on identity standards to promote mainstream adoption of crypto payments and decentralized finance. I told you guys that things are going to be moving very, very fast, especially in terms of adoption for a lot of these major use cases, DeFi specifically, of course, being huge. Hedera's not, just only one of the many here that are going to be helping out. We do see Algorand, we even see, Solana, stuff like that down there. But, I do think that this is also very good for Hedera. But we do see, Verite marks the next step on our open technology roadmap by defining and harmonizing decentralized identity standards to help bolster trust and protect customers' privacy in the growing marketplace for crypto native finance. Decentralized identity standards can help address this problem as we build new apps like financial services on blockchains in the next era of the internet. And of course, this is more so talking about, lack the similarly open global standard way to safely identify ourselves, control our own identity, data, and establish trust between each other on the web. So of course, when we are talking about DeFi, it does solve a lot of those major problems. And we do see here, Center is focusing on maintaining the highest standards of integrity, compliance, and trust, and driving the global development of an internet of value. Verite marks the next step on our open technology roadmap by defining and harmonizing decentralized identity standards to help bolster trust and protect customers' privacy in the growing marketplace for crypto native finance. Honestly, when we are talking about this, I think that it is very significant to mention the fact that, Hedera just went open source. So to see them, already kind of building within this area as well, it's just something that's not surprising, but it's something that's very incredible to see because it does show us that the Hedera team is working very, very hard. And also, I just want to show you guys, Verizon getting in on the game. I don't know why that just opened. So we do see Verizon getting in on the game, talking more so about the metaverse. And they actually mentioned Hedera here. Recently, Hbar Foundation and Metaverse, web-based 3D creation platform, announced a partnership to build an enterprise metaverse where world's largest organizations on the Hedera PF perform simulated training/sales/marketing entertainment functions. And I told you that the metaverse is very interesting. I think that I'm going to be watching this company very closely as they continue to build things out. I know that we're seeing some memes and stuff, but we are seeing this major innovation of course, stuff happening within the metaverse and being built out in terms of, marketing, even simulations for healthcare as well. I told you guys, there's so much more to this. I know that, like, when we're talking about NFTs, right, NFTs are looked at as, like, just JPEGs and, like, oh, wow, people are getting rich off of, like, just selling their artwork. But honestly, even in terms of the metaverse, right, I don't think that the metaverse should only be looked at as something that's, oh, look, it's for gaming. That's, you're wearing a headset and you can kind of see things and you can kind of go in here and do this and do that. But honestly, it's not anything like that. Like, everybody kind of compares the metaverse to, like, Ready Player One. But there's so many other use cases from the metaverse standard that we could be looking into in terms of like healthcare, not only gaming, right? We also see other things in terms of art, collectibles. I mean, there's so much revolving around this area as well, and you can kind of connect the dots with NFTs in the metaverse. There's just so much to look forward to. But I definitely think that this company is one to watch for. I told you guys about Metaverse multiple times on multiple separate occasions. It is a very incredible overall project, and I'm very excited for it to come to fruition. And of course, last but not least, I do want to wrap this video up by talking to you guys about adoption happening. So we do see here new Binance joins the Association of Banks of Russia, 300 banks to facilitate the adoption of crypto. So banks are going to be moving in on, of course, crypto. I'm very excited for this. And also, companies about the metaverse. Like I said, when we are talking about the metaverse, Apple, we see a lot of potential. Microsoft, it's the next wave of the internet. JP Morgan, it's a $1 trillion per year market opportunity. Goldman Sachs says it's an $8 trillion revenue opportunity. We even see Bank of America, it's like social media in its beginning. And I love the fact that we are seeing a lot of numbers being thrown out there, like $1 trillion a year, $18 trillion market. I mean, honestly, where does it lie within in terms of a healthy medium? We really don't know. I would say like maybe around like $5 trillion. But even then, I think it's so conservative to say the least. Like we are talking about crypto becoming a $100 to $200 trillion market. I mean, this is a massive asset class. A lot of you individuals here, I'm taking you along, with me on the ride. Like I told you guys the other day on Twitter, if I get rich, you all get rich, because that's the truth. Right? I'm not trying to just be like, hey guys, buy my bags, pump my bags so that I could sell on you. No, absolutely not. I'm a long-term holder of HBAR. In fact, I haven't even sold a single HBAR, because when I'm looking at this technology, when I'm looking at things like Hedera, I see massive potential behind this to not only disrupt this entire space, but also disrupt massive markets that are out there that need the help from DLTs. Like even for an example, the credit and debit card era, right? I think it's a dying breed right now with how much demand there is for debit and credit cards, and they cannot scale efficiently at all. And also, we do see here Bank of America, Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs are too large to be ignored. And I honestly believe this as well. Like, we're seeing major banks moving in. That's why I even look at things like this, like what's shaping the future of, the institutional crypto market, right? Trading volume tools, altcoins, regulated DeFi, and, security solutions will continue to shape the institutional crypto market. Institutional demand is growing and growing and growing. Of course, there's going to need to be, more service providers and tools that will need to come to market for them to, sort of move in more. But we do know that institutions like Grayscale have continued to move in. We also see, major companies like MicroStrategy, Apple, even if we come up here, I think that they mentioned a few of them. Yeah, even Tesla, Galaxy, and Square. I mean, they're all investing into Bitcoin, but wait until they are investing in layer ones, in utility, true utility as well. Like, institutions are coming. The big money is nearing every single day, and I've been seeing major companies moving in on crypto. Like, this is just the bare minimum. You guys could go check it out. I mean, like, there's so many companies moving in on the metaverse scene. This is why when I talk to you guys a little bit about the metaverse, right, this company specifically has such a massive, potential behind it that I'm very excited to watch it unfold. If they could do it this right, I'm just saying this could become a leading name in the space for the metaverse, possibly even become the major name in the metaverse. So I'm very excited. With all of that being said, though, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.